So this is our winner's final matchup. Probably the two best players in the room. Maybe outside of Nick Yingling. Perhaps.
Tommy almost lost to Nick, so
You almost lost to Nick.
I did?
It was last stock. He unfortunately died game 2.
What the fuck is Eric talking about? You're going to get 5th at Rewired. I didn't even fucking say shit before that.
I think he meant to say the weekly, or he was just calling it.
He is just...
he's just calling it like you're going to get 5th at Rewired.
Negro Damus.
I don't know what that means. Sounds like a Homo sapien variety.
Nostradamus, but of the Negro variety.
You resolved your issues with your trip. All right, so I had an Uber ride. It said $8.50 when I ordered it. They charged me $18.50. Uber driver about halfway through says, my phone died. Do you know how to get there? I'm like, all right, sure, dude. I pull up the directions, and then I don't get a bill until like an hour after. So I think he kept it on until he charged his phone up.
I've never done an Uber before, so you don't tell him where to go. You plug in there where you want to go, and they do it for you.
Yeah, you just put in the direction here.
So technically, you wouldn't have to say a word to him at all. Just sit in the car, and they take you there, right?
Yeah, you just put in the car, but they keep talking to you and shit. So
I guess that helps them earn better tips.
Let me see here. Just a quick update. We corrected your fare, $0.00.
Oh, they got rid of the original 8 too. So you got it for free, huh?
You'll receive an updated receipt. Okay, they adjusted it. Okay, perfect.
So you got a free ride, huh?
I don't know if it's free. I couldn't read it. It said one email said it was free. The other said it was $8.29. So
you don't tip Uber drivers, do you?
No. Lyft gives you the option to tip after you're done, but it's like, why are you tipping?
Vitro confirmed free as fuck. Yeah, I lost round 1, dude. I'm a fucking ass.
I honestly. Do you think that should count for your PR consideration?
Yeah.
They count it when they count.
They only count paid weeklies. I know what you're trying to say.
No, I'm saying when they talk about like Mango and they talk about who was the best player in 2010, they count Mango's sandbags, and a lot of people say you shouldn't. But most people do, and that's why they consider Hungrybox the best in that era.
Sandbagging is a loose term. I think Mango's Marth, Mango's Falcon, that's not sandbagging. However...
Well, no, this is Scorpidorp era.
Scorpidorp, and also in Pound 3 where he made the huge run. You know why that huge run happened? Because he linked Silent Wolf.
Well, that's not the only reason, but that was, definitely one of them.
Yeah, so that link Ditto, for example, shouldn't count because it was obviously not a real match.
Ooh.
The fuck, boy. I agree.
Yeah, sure.
Totally agree.
Sure, Meds. I'll just fucking change my voice. Sure, Meds.
It wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. So I recall at the weekly, Photon took it to Game 5 with the guy, so I don't know how Photon and Napkins compare.
I think Photon's a lot better.
Well, results would say otherwise.
Photon?
I don't know. Napkins is doing pretty well here.
Well, I think that's just in terms of like who shows up. You know what I mean? I don't think Photon goes up to these weeklies a lot, but when he does go to weeklies,
he went like once or twice and he beat Dylan, which surprised fucking everyone.
He's actually really good. He plays super patient, basically never approaches. He beats me, obviously. Who doesn't?
It's just the same message. You want to read it again? If it gets any nicer.
I can ban him. I'm a mod.
Shit. Juan.
I can time him out. What's the automatic timeout? Is that 10 minutes?
You know what's funny? Juan won Salty Wands.
Yeah, I saw that. Jem did pretty well as well.
How'd he do?
I think he got 9th.
That's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure it was AZ for Grand Finals.
Oh, was Jeff there?
No.
Oh, it was Forward, right?
Yeah.
Which is weird. Forward doesn't come to fucking locals and he goes there.
Well, he does now.
I've seen it once, yeah.
I think he's just going,
I think it's just rewired practice. If he keeps showing up after rewire, then yeah, it's a big deal.
I really don't think Callie knows how to play against Yoshi. Pretty sure the only... Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Against Peach with Yoshi. I think the only matchup he knows with Yoshi is Fox.
Space Easy.
Falco, yeah.
Oh, and Marth, apparently. He does pretty well against Marth.
Does he?
That's just a Yoshi thing, I think. Just think of it from the Marth perspective. You can't gimp him. It's very difficult comboing him. And he can gimp you very easily.
Too cheeky.
Okay.
I think he might have missed the L cancel there.
The classic.
The classic. He gets a quick 34, though. I mean, that's...
What the fuck?
Oh, do you see that? Phantom up smash.
Get the fuck off the platform.
Clanks. I mean, I don't see the purpose of getting off the platform. He didn't die until he got off the platform.
He wasn't doing any offense, so he's just on the defensive the entire fucking time. How can Peach hit under the platform?
You're right.
And he can't shield drop either.
You're right.
I know I'm fucking right. Don't even...
You're so right, Duke. I'm just a fuck boy. What do I know?
What is this? The Mandarin House. How much are they paying you, Steven?
Are they paying you?
I think they're giving him a small sponsorship as long as we advertise. Possibly $100.
I was definitely checking where to get chop suey, so now I know.
It's weird. System of a Down gets better with age, apparently.
What is?
System of a Down.
I have no idea what
Chop
you're saying.
Suey, their song. You've never heard of System of a Down?
No.
You are inbred as fuck.
Who says a song gets better with age? Who says that? That's such a weird thing to say.
I mean, it just is. I don't know what to say.
It gets so much better. It's not a fucking line, dude.
There are some diehard fans.
It's literally the
nowadays.
same song. It doesn't get better with age. You might appreciate it more.
I mean, the fan base is growing.
What does that even fucking mean, dude?
System of a Down is fucking big.
Juan, would you say it gets better with age?
It is. It is.
I don't think you can say the song gets better with age. The song's the same fucking thing.
Do you ever add anything
I'm a rich white boy. I didn't just buy a $36,000 Mercedes. What do you want from me? I had to fucking take an Uber here because I couldn't get my grandma's 2000 Chevy Malibu.
You got overcharged and lost early and losers. This is just the worst day of your fucking life.
Yeah, and Meds is call me a rich fucking white fuckboy. What is it? What is just because my name's Ludwig? You're assuming I listen to classical music?
Ludwig, your privilege is showing. It's funny because it's assumed that only poor people listen to the System of a Down.
Just because I don't fucking listen. Sorry, I listen to fucking like little anime tunes.
Did you ever listen?
I listen to Ping Pong.
All right,
the animation.
Linkin Park. Were you ever big on Linkin Park?
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you? When you were a kid, you didn't listen to Linkin Park.
No, I didn't listen to music because my white privilege ass didn't get any iTunes. Fucking music.
YouTube, bitch.
I didn't have access to the internet. I was banned from the internet because I played too much games. That's actually a fucking great story. I was banned from the internet for like a fucking year. Like in the midst of my childhood, right when all those bands were popular, because I had to be like fucking 12 or some shit, 11, 12, and I just found out what porn was, right? I would Google names of girls. And back in the day, Google's search engine sucked. So just come up with like, if you Googled like Ashley or like any fucking name, Elizabeth, it just come up with some girl with tits because of porn. Because your search engine was shit. So I would just Google girls' names and I'd be like, oh, that's sweet, like boobs. And then my mom's like, because I had the computer in my room, she's like, I'm gonna check your computer. I have to make sure you're doing all your work and all that. She's like, I'm gonna check your computer history. She said that, and I didn't know how to delete the computer history. I was like, fuck. So what I did is for a whole day, for about 6 hours, I went to every fucking game site in existence. Because my thought process was, if I just overload my history with just like so many games, like hundreds and hundreds of websites of games, she'll be like, oh, okay, you're just playing games. So I did that. Fucking backfires completely. She reads through it. She sees all the game websites I've gone to, and she's like, why are you playing so many video games? All right, this is a computer for work. I'm banning you from the internet for a year. Takes out the Wi-Fi USB stick that's in the back of it. And that was all she wrote.
Back in the day, Napkins wins.
That's back in the day where you have a little USB stick that you plug in for
Wi-Fi. Back in the day where every antivirus was shit or no one knew about antiviruses and you would get fucking porn pop-ups. And
he's one of those white boys that sits down with his parents to have dinner and has a bib on him. All right, well, I don't sit down with my mother and my black stepfather to have a lovely dinner.
The standards of what makes a good song tends to change over time. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's true, but that's what I'm saying. The song doesn't change. It gets better with view of the song.
Whatever, dude. What the fuck? What major are you?
I'm an English major, actually. I'm an English lit major.
Shut the fuck
and I'm a journalism major, so. I'm in it for the big bucks. Rich white boy, big bucks. You know me. 7th place.
You done fucked it up. Sit back down and play your set. Where are you going?
Wow, he did the same thing versus me. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Versus me, he down smashed me, and I was below. I teched it. He down smashed me, and I hit the ledge. I teched it, and I was below stadium or battlefield, like on that little lip. He down smashes again, just because he's just flicking it all day, and then I get hit by it because I was up in it, and then he pops off. We both have 2 stocks left. I had 1 stock left after that. He pops off. He jumps up. He's like around the thing. He like trips over. The controller falls. He like grabs it, like picks up the chair. He's like juggling all this shit, and I pause. I'm like, dude,
please respect the setups.
What are you doing?
Please respect them. Also, it's important to have fun, so I can imagine.
I think he has more fun though when like weird shit happens than winning.
I've never seen him show any bit of emotion about the winning or losing.
Me too. Honestly, win or lose, he's pretty much all the same. Every time he's like, good sets. That was a good game, dude. And he gives like a little fist bump. But if the down smash hits weird, or if he lands on Randall, it's pop off. I think it's fun.
Why are they all fucking scorching you? This is hilarious. I'm loving this.
I don't think they're talking to me. Scorch just said I love Ludwig. Thank you, Scorch. No one's shitting on me.
Come on, guys.
No one's shitting on me except for Meds.
Oh, fuck. If he shields, oh, see the turnip?
Does it have a hitbox? Oh, okay. I thought it was like some Ness type glitch action.
You know what's weird? If, what if Yoshi's in teams? What if Yoshi swallows someone, grabs them? Can Puff rest that?
Inside Yoshi?
Yeah.
No.
Or would it hit both of them, or would it only hit Yoshi?
I think realistically, it would probably just hit Yoshi, and the other guy would just pop out like he broke out of the ground.
So you think the other guy doesn't have a hurt box when they're inside Yoshi?
No, actually they might, because what if you were to Marth and you F smash Tipper in that same scenario, would they both go flying?
I fucking don't know. No.
I don't know. I guess they would both go flying.
I've never seen a teams game with Yoshi on one side. Also, I entered Smash 4 tonight. It's been a long time since I felt like that big a retard, no joke.
Dude, I started the Smash 4, right? And I went to quite a few weeklies at TGZ, the gaming zone. And, you know, I never broke past like that 2-and-2 barrier. I played Puff only. I never really broke past the 2-and-2 barrier.
I mean, you still kind of haven't. You went, what, like 1 and 2 today?
Well, okay. All right, sure.
Oh, Tommy's had enough of it. Tommy said, fuck this guy. Fucking sick of this shit. Let's move on to Grand.
How do you expect me to do commentary with you after that?
Saying what?
I'm just trying to tell a nice story about Smash 4.
Go for it.
And you just, no, it's done. I mean, it's done. We can talk about Kylie's fucking Fox.
We got it.
Let's talk about your sick Mercedes. How many fucking iPods did you do, bud?
Shut the fuck up.
Do you have a number? Do you have a spreadsheet? Do you use Google Docs?
I have spreadsheets for fucking everything, and no, Excel is better than Google Docs.
Excel?
Google Docs is just convenient.
Are you one of those guys that think Macs are atrocious and you're a big PC guy?
I've never had a Mac, never want to. It's just too much to learn, but I think it has its merits.
Would you say that you abuse the prices in the market for Apple devices, but you aren't actually a fan of Apple devices?
I abuse price. Yeah, I'm a fucking oil baron. That's back in the day. No, I just fucking sell them for what they're trending at. There's plenty of loose change in the world to pick up. That's just all it is, really.
Yeah. That was deep. That was so deep. Look at Meds over here. I don't know who Meds is talking to half the time.
I don't know.
Meds probably should be a little more careful about what he says because he's gotten some death threats. Have you seen those?
No, I haven't.
You didn't see it on Facebook? Oh, you're not on Facebook. Right. On Facebook, Meds posted some shit. I forget what it was. Some guy responds saying like he can't go to Battlefield, and Meds I think replies to him, says, "Who the fuck cares?"
God damn it, Juan! Why the fuck would you even do that?
And so then the kid is
were you just fucking bored? Let's pick on this fucking guy.
The kid was like really upset, and basically what he said is, "I hope you die. I hope you get killed in a car. I hope you get killed in a car crash.
Jesus.
I hope you get in a car crash." I don't know if he said get killed or get.
That's oddly specific. So
yeah,
watch out for your car, man.
I don't talk to white people. It's pretty fucking racist.
Yuma is a traditionally brown city, isn't it?
My dad's step black. He's step black. I'm step black. I'm black in law.
What?
Meds. I'm black in law. My stepdad is black. I am black in law. That's how that works.
Black in law.
I'm black in law.
Okay, I keep hearing in long. Black and long.
No.
Okay.
I'm white, privileged, and short. Am I right, Meds?
That was a fun set. Oh, Tommy fucks it up. Smiles a little bit.
Yeah, pretty sure he could have just done a Firefox stall, rolled up, and that would have been all she wrote.
Surprisingly enough, Tommy can get kind of salty at times.
Oh, I believe it, 100%. You can see it when we play around the world.
It's weird. Like of the only people in Poopy's, the only one who really doesn't get salty much is Nathan.
I don't
As
think.
odd as it sounds.
Do you think Dylan gets salty?
He gets fucking really salty.
I don't really play against him within in intense sets.
But Nathan, I've never really seen the guy angry much.
Yeah, that's true. I don't ever think he gets really tough losses though. As an ice climbers, a wobbler. You know what I mean? I think that most of the salt comes from.
I think he assumes to lose every set, so whenever he wins, it just makes him happy.
But like, who does he lose to that he shouldn't be? Pretty much no one.
He's been upset a couple times. He lost to Gustavo once. He lost to I forget, some weird upsets here and there.
Okay.
But he doesn't care much.
I just don't think he's that invested into Melee, I guess.
I'm not. You're not fucking Poop Feast. Shut the fuck up, Juan. You don't get salty. I know. Yeah, me and Vectorman were actually talking yesterday.